Hey guys, we're back with another video, and for today's video we're gonna talk about The Last Housewife by Ashley Winstead. So I want to start this video by sharing the content and trigger warnings that are quite extensive compared to some books. This book is very dark and not for the faint of heart, and I cannot stress that enough. So please make sure that these topics are okay with you before even starting. Read this book. So warnings include suicide, physical violence, sexual violence, trauma, self-harm, misogyny, gender essentialism, and drug use. All of those combined are very difficult for some people to read, so please make sure that you're ready. So I found this book really interesting because the thriller lover in me enjoyed the depth of the context, the storyline. Like, it was very intriguing to read. It was the events leading up to the plot twist that got me hooked until the last page, even though I have already figured out what the twist was going to be. So it's not a deal breaker for me that the twist was kind of predictable. I wanted to see how the author would be able to wrap it up in the end, all things considered. Characters were also written well, and they mixed up really well together because the different beliefs of the characters makes you think of different ways that it would go, the story. So that was a good factor for me. The antagonist was one of the major factors that kind of disturbed me the most, because his perspective and beliefs were so different, you know. As a thriller lover, it was bearable to read, but as a human and a woman, it was kind of hard to fathom how he could see things like that. It was, I guess you could say, brutal is the right word. I don't know. If you've read this book, you can share in the comments what you think of it, and we can discuss, or you can message me on my Bookstagram account. Link will be below. We can talk about it. Yeah, this book was super hard on misogyny, so make sure you're wary of that should decide to read it. So lastly, I think the ending is kind of what got me off a little bit. I wanted the ending to have this finalized feel for things, but the loose ending that we got as in the book kind of made me feel like the justice wasn't served the way it should have been, and it was sad. It was a sad one. I'm sorry if that's a spoiler, but yeah, it was sad, and I wish would have been written in a different way, you could say. So yeah, it's like they barely scraped the tip of the iceberg with that ending. I don't know, for me it felt sad, all things considered, in the story. Like, with all the things that happened, you would definitely wish that something more concrete happened for them so they could move on with their lives. But that's just my opinion. So again, if you read this book, let me know. We can talk about it. Share in the comments. Talk to me on Bookstagram, whichever works for you. I also have my BookTok account. Links are in the description. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!